This is about it would be better if I could actually talk and say words. That's always handy. I decided to do a live stream today. Not as long as the other day because that was long. 3 hours was like, long. But we made it, and thank you for staying with me while we counted down for Heartless. Today, I thought we'd do maybe 30 minutes, maybe, if we make it that long. My girls have been outside playing with snow. It's a snow day, which is why I'm actually here today. And since I'm trying to find the screen, so I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to find the feed on my YouTube channel on this computer. The lag is still bothering me. Not bothering me, but it's really strange. Let's see. How did I get to that? There it is. Oh, let's mute that because nobody needs to see that. Okay, so let me get this thing going. There may be nobody here for this. It's okay. Maybe you can watch it later if you want to. If you don't, that's okay too, I suppose. Let me tweet that we're up and running. Let's see. Live stream. I'm sweating. I should have turned the air conditioner down some, but I should turn the heat down some. If you don't come, I understand why. And all things that. Alrighty, let's see here. Okay. Today one of the reasons I'm doing this is if you thought, I was not expecting it. Okay, I was not expecting it. Heartless is number 1 on the hot new releases Amazon page for teen horror. There was screaming. There was lots and lots of screaming and happiness. And I think the biggest part of it was because Heartless was right next to Madeline Rowe, who I think is awesome. And I'm probably butchering her name. Sorry. And I'm probably butchering her name. But I love Asylum. It's one of my favorite books. And to even just be next to her, and I'm probably, she's like, who's this? Actually, she's probably not caring. Let's just be honest. It's not like she probably checks the Amazon rankings like every day because she's her. But yeah, I don't think it's as big a deal for her. But for me, it was pretty exciting. I have to say, I was not sad about it. All right. Let's see. Let me type this into another place that we are going live. I did a blog post today. It was on Joe Michael's blog. I'll probably need to leave a link in the description. And it was about fears and the things you're afraid of. And I posted the 3 things that I'm scared of. It's not, where did it go? Wait, I lost this on this. Aw, hey Ashley. Aw. My list of things that I'm afraid of, um, I guess they're pretty typical, and a lot of them end up being in. Well, no, they don't. They're not really in Heartless, and maybe I should put them in Soulless and Breathless. But I can't watch myself. the My biggest fear, to be perfectly honest, now this doesn't have anything to do with my kids or somebody dying or the normal things that people are scared of. This is like just deep seated, will probably never happen to you, but if it did, it's terrifying. That's these kind of fears. I'm scared, and this is actually in Heartless. I'm scared of mirrors. Obviously, I'm scared of mirrors. I don't know why I'm scared. Well, I do know why. That's why. I do know why I'm scared of mirrors. When I was little, do you remember Twin Peaks? The TV show Twin Peaks? Okay. When I was little, I never watched Twin Peaks, but there was a commercial for it where this girl had on a very pretty purple shirt. And I remember that because purple was my favorite color. Still is. And the lady had on a purple shirt, and I thought, oh, that's pretty. So I sat and watched it. And when that happened, she was she was looking in a mirror, and she was reaching toward the mirror, and the other her was reaching toward the mirror and reached out from the mirror, which you wouldn't think that would bother a person, but it like scarred me. It scarred me. I cannot handle. Of course, I look in a mirror. I mean, minimally, but it happens on occasion. But it's always like, I don't know. I don't like it. It's kind of like if you ever wondered, you probably hadn't, but it would be a good idea for a book. Which reality was real, you or the reflection? Or like if you turn around, your reflection turn around. And that's a lot. And I've seen a lot of scary movies, not even scary movies. A lot of movies have mirrors in them. And I think there's a lot of people who are secretly scared of mirrors, but just won't admit it. You can be scared of them. To me, I will accept you for that because it's not that they're scary. It's just that it's weird. It's just weird. And sometimes you'll be staring, you look in the mirror, and you're like, you see something out of the corner of your eye. Maybe it's just me. Tonette put on my author page, because I put Joe's blog post about it, and she said that we were supposed to be afraid of antique mirrors. So if the antique mirror thing gets you, leave a comment for that too. Have you heard that? Is anybody else scared of mirrors? What are you? We can chat about this too. It doesn't have to just be me talking. You can use the chat box. If there's anything that you're scared of that is not really rational, like, what is it? Now, I know some people are afraid of spiders. I've actually got, well, I say I've got over that. I can kill little spiders, which is a big deal because a few years ago I couldn't kill little spiders. I would just run away. But, necessity happens. My phone's doing stuff. Sorry. I should probably turn that down. A few weeks, I can handle little spiders. I can. Is this being slow for anybody else, or is it cutting in and out? It's not cutting out on mine, but I know it is on Ashley's. Is anybody else having trouble with it? Type it in the chat box if you are. I don't know how to fix it, but maybe if I sat more still, I don't know if that has anything to do with it. But I know a few years ago, no, what a few years ago, a few months ago, my husband wasn't here, and there was a spider that was as big as my hand in the bathroom. Couldn't kill that spider. Well, I did actually end up killing him. He gave a brave effort, though, because he ran toward me, and I had the girls get me a broom, and I like beat the thing with the broom finally, and he was huge. He was huge. He was like nightmare spider. I have my Utopia Revolution shirt on, by the way. I love it. Love it. So yeah, there was that. So if you're scared of spiders, that's what I'm talking about. Spiders or cockroaches, like we were talking about. Octopuses are terrifying. You know what else is scary that they don't really have anymore? Thank the Lord in heaven. I'm watching me flop my hair on the screen. Bless your hearts. You know those things, car washes. Remember the old car washes that you would be on like the conveyor belt and they would push you through, and then the very last thing at the end would just roll, and then you knew that you were going toward that, and you knew it was going to happen. I was so scared of those things. Even now when I go in car washes, I have to like close my eyes because I just can't. I don't know. Maybe I'm a wimp. Maybe you're not afraid of any of these things. Maybe it's just me that's, wimpy. So, sorry. So, I don't like mirrors. I like mirrors. Mirrors are very pretty. It's just, I'm kind of scared of them. Like, I need to write a book about an antique mirror. That would be cool. I might do that. Story idea check time. That's what this is. I'm also afraid of clowns. I know that's probably a shock to Lindsay from the nerd team because I post clowns a lot. And Twisty, I like Twisty from American Horror Story. I wouldn't want to meet him in an alley or anything. But clowns are kind of, I don't know why. I think it's the painted on faces that are just weird. I don't know. My grandfather loved clowns. Like, he collected clowns. He had a huge clown like thing that he collected. So he had that, and I didn't get my love of clowns from him, but I do have a clown music box that was his, which, kind of gets scary. I'm also afraid of deep water. Now, I'm not talking like swimming pool deep. I can handle swimming pools. I'm scared of like out the boat if it's deeper than like 20 feet, 20, 25 feet. If I have the thought, oh, I wonder if there's a house below me, I can't handle it. I'm not okay with it. I'm not okay. What are you afraid of? You can leave it in the chat box. If you have any questions, I have a few here that people sent me earlier. And that's another reason I did this video, because I had like 5 or 6 questions sent in. And I'm going to answer them. But I thought if one person has those questions, then other people have those questions. So I figured I would make a video, and I would make a live stream video because, one, I don't have to edit it because we know how awesome I am with editing. And 2, it gives you a chance to ask your own questions in the chat box if you would like to do so. Or you can message me questions on YouTube or Twitter. Why would you message me questions on Twitter? I don't know what I'm saying. I was watching myself there. It makes me confused. But you can ask questions on Facebook or send me an email at kellymartin215yahoo.com. I don't care. I'll talk about Heartless all day if I have to, because I was really nervous to write it. I'm not going to lie, because it's so personal. And I know that sounds weird because it's about angels and demons and things, but it's very personal, because I think we all have that negative thought sometimes in our minds, and that's kind of where the idea of heart came from. Only this is kind of goes a different way with him. Maybe she just thinks too much into it, so it's possible. So if you have questions, type them in the chat box. I'm going to answer some from the emails I've got today. It's been a very big day. One snow day. Well, I feel bad about being happy about that. I'm happy I get to be off. I feel really, really bad for the people who have to drive on this, because it's not good. And my husband he's out, and he'll be back from work hopefully somewhere around 3, and I'm going to cook him a nice supper for going, and because I feel bad for everybody that has to go out in it, because I know it can't be good. So I guess I shouldn't be happy that I'm out because of snow. So I take that back. I'm not happy that I'm out because of snow. I wish everybody could. It would be better if the roads were good and everybody could just, or if everybody could just be home. There you go. There's that. But since I am home, it was very nice to see Heartless #1 in 2 categories and top 10 on another category. It was very exciting. It was like I screamed. My kids came in here to ask me why I was screaming. So that was good. Also, I wanted to ask you this. I was thinking about making a few. This would be it could be live stream. I'm not sure how I want to do it yet. But there have been like a few people have sent me messages about self-publishing. And I had thought about making the video today on it, but I couldn't get my thoughts in order in time. So, and I knew I wanted to do it, right. So what would you think about a self-publishing video series? If you have any questions about it, topics you'd like to see discussed, anything, I'll be more than happy to do that. Yeah, I would like to do that. So I've learned a lot in the last few years, and I don't mind helping people. So if that's something you'd like to see, leave a comment or leave a message or Facebook me or send me an email or something. So just getting that out. Okay, we have some questions about Heartless. Let's see. Okay, what is the age range for Heartless? Because, well, that's been asked 2 or 3 or 10 times. Because originally I didn't put it under teen young adult. I put it under just the regular. But Grayson in the book is 18. So it's at kind of the weird age stage that you don't really know where to put. Do you put her on a teen young adult? Do you put it on adult? Do you put it, where do you put it? Well, I know 2 14-year-olds that's read it, and a few more people who've read it, and they were talking about how it was good. Aww. It was good that their 14-year-old liked it. And it really is more of a young adult story. I've always thought that. But I didn't know exactly where to put it. So today I kind of made the decision that it's what it is. I just didn't put it in that category. It was my fault. I put it in the wrong category. Because it could have went. 18-year-olds are hard. They're not hard to write. They're hard to put in a category. Let me just get this out. Because a lot of people put it under new adult. But not everybody in the world, and I'm not saying this because I know there's like a stigma to it, and I don't want to add to that. Sorry. I don't want to add to that. But I know that I'm not even going to say a majority. I'm going to say some. Some people in the world think that if you put something as new adult, that it has a lot of or some sex in it. And Heartless doesn't. So I was kind of always afraid to put it or say that it was new adult or even young adult because it does have some violence. My chest is red again. It does have some violent moments. But I think it's okay for 14 and up. 13 would be fine too. 13 on up. You pretty well know what you can handle. My mother read it. She liked it. My mother's 74. She will be next week. She liked it. She said it wasn't as gory as she thought it was going to be. So, yay for that. I appreciate that. So, yeah, I think it's where it should be. I think it's where I've always, because I've went back and forth and I've messaged people for a while and I'd be like, I think it needs to be here, but I'm not sure. And somebody's like, the Hunger Games is about kids killing each other. And I was like, that's kind of true. So, because it was the violence that was holding me back from it. And it's not like it's like overly violent. Well, you can read the first, sorry. You can read the first 2 chapters on my website if you are curious about it. The first line is Jessup Hart Blackwell ate my brain every night. So I was kind of worried about it. But I really, really, really do think it's where it needs to be. I think it's in the right category. I do think it's young adult. I think it goes that anybody can read it. Like I said, my 74-year-old mother loved it. My sisters liked it. There's been, the reviews are from, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, however, whatever. But I think it's in the right category. So, yay for that. So, the age range, I would say 13 and up. That's my final. I just went all the way around the world to answer that. Now you see what it takes me forever to edit videos. Okay. I've already kind of answered the next question. How bloody is it? I mean, it has moments. It's not like slasher film, but it is a horror novel. So, there's blood. There's some blood. I think if you can handle like Supernatural, you can handle this. It's no bloodier, in my opinion, than Supernatural. If you picture it in your mind as a movie or a TV show, that's how it would go. Where did the idea come from? The idea has actually been kind of rooting around in my brain for like 4 or 5 years. I remember writing some of the first draft, which actually didn't make it into the book. When I was on the boat with my husband, he was fishing, and I was sitting in the back writing, little. The only thing that has, a few things have stayed the same. Lucian's name has changed about 50 times. Hart's name has always been Hart. Hart has always been the bad guy. But the situations have changed in all the books. So I like this version better. And I won't tell you what happened in one of the versions, but I liked it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. If you're wondering what this is, these are like spoilers, but I didn't want to show, so I covered them up. And it does look like that I'm in a kid's room, because I am, because this is the way the house looked when we moved in 13 years ago, or 12 years ago. exactly how it looks. We've not redecorated this room. We've not done anything to it. I can just picture like those things opening up and like Michael Myers coming up. Wasn't there a video, a movie like that one time where people were like making videos and somebody would come up behind them and get them? But it would be on a time lag, so I would already be dead before you saw it. That was morbid. I'm sorry. I should have said that. I'm getting story ideas sitting here talking. Maybe I should just do this a story hour. We'll do it that way. La, la, la. Are you happy about Supernatural tonight? I am happy about Supernatural tonight. If you don't know, spoilers, Sam is in the cage. Well, not the real cage, the cage that they made to put him in with Lucifer. And I think this is just my prediction. Cover your ears if you don't want to know what my prediction is. I'll wait. My prediction is that somehow Lucifer will take over Cass. That's my thinking. I don't know why. I don't know what's going to happen out of it. But that's my thinking. We'll see if I'm right. We have 2 minutes before I want to say bye. Okay, the last thing that you sent that I got an email about, I'm going to check to see if I have any other messages. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. Actually, I did have a question. And this is from my email. Okay. Pick a side, angel or demon. In real life, I'd choose the angels. I would, in Heartless, I would probably still choose the angels. But I would be careful of who I trusted. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, man, I want to thank you for spending the last 30 minutes with me. I appreciate it. I hope I didn't bore you too bad. I'm glad that you're here. If you want to see more live streams, if you want to see more videos, there's a blooper video that you should probably watch because, yeah, I make quite a bit of bloopers. You can subscribe to the channel. I wouldn't hate it. If you've not checked out Heartless, I would appreciate it. I would love for you to read it. Tell me what you think about it. This is kind of weird, and I kind of did it. Well, I didn't really think about it, and then I thought, I'm just going to leave it that way. Heartless, it's $2.99 now. Soulless, book 2 is 99 cents. And it's going to be 99 cents until it comes out on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Actually, 2 days later is when it's going to go up. So you can get Heartless for $2.99 and book 2 Soulless for 99 cents. So, you know, it might be a good time to get, if you already have Heartless, go ahead and get Soulless because it's just 99 cents right now. So anyway, if you read Heartless, if you read Soulless, if you read any of my books, I would appreciate it if you let me know what you think about them, good, bad, ugly. I don't care. You can still leave a review on Amazon, Goodreads, wherever, because I just like to know. You know, if you think there's something that needs to be changed, let me know in a review. If you loved it and you told people about it, leave it in a review. It always helps to know what people think about it before you go on with something else. I'm sure that was exactly what I meant to say. Thank you for ordering Heartless. Thank you for pushing it up the charts on Amazon. I can't thank you enough. I'm excited to see where it goes. Oh, it's been a really cool day. Pray for everybody that has to drive tonight. My husband will be leaving in about 30 minutes from his work. So fingers crossed and prayers that he gets home okay. And everybody else, people that has to leave. My sister has to go to work in a few minutes. So Everybody has to do that. Everybody's dealing with snow now. Thinking about you. We're all ready for summer, I do believe. Thank you for being here with me. I appreciate it. I will see you in the next live chat or the next video or YouTube, Facebook, newsletter, wherever. Bye.